It's time. What's up? You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it is Tuesday. Great day. We're gonna have some fun today. Yesterday was epic. I got so many phone calls after the show. Oh my goodness, y'all gotta understand, man. You know, let me shout out to my starting five first. Let me shout out to the first five people who comes on to the feed. Curtis, yesterday you missed it. It was fun. It was fun. I had people egging me on. I'm gonna stop letting people egg me on too, because yeah, I figured something out. But today, let me go from Facebook. Let's go. Thaddeus Moody, Sonia Billingsley, Monte Cora, Lance Kaiser is in the building. Got you, Lance, that time. And I got to throw in my girl Mindy Collins because she gonna say something. She gonna mess with me today. I already know she gonna mess with me today. And on YouTube, we got Corey Willis. I know he got a thumbs up for me over there. Eric Boone, I know he got a thumbs up. Jeremy Davis, I know he got a thumbs up. Who is that? Ivan Pettit, a thumbs up. Simeon Sims, a thumbs up. Then I'll throw in Michael. Michael, thumbs up over there. But unique conversation yesterday, Curtis. You missed it. If you go back and get the show, people calling me about this show. What happened? People just saying that I was giving some information that they just didn't have, and that's why I ask y'all that sometimes we don't have information. We want y'all to give it to us, and because I told you to bring a brick. But don't be, see, some people be going off and not studying stuff and then go and copy and paste somebody's tweet, then ain't understanding it, don't have no context with what we talk about right now. And it made me laugh, but yesterday I know I missed the James Harden discussion yesterday. You know what? It really wasn't a James, because we gonna talk about James Harden again today. Yeah. That's big news. Ain't nobody never told it. Y'all, this big news. Ain't nobody never told, hey man, hey man, we're gonna talk about that. And shout out to all the young fellas and the young ladies out there at the beautiful campus of Legacy School of Sports and Sciences. And by the way, in sports, in Alfio Visa's, Professor Visa's sports and entertainment class. And he let the young people share and on the Chop Shop. So y'all got to watch it. Y'all don't get me to talking crazy today. Somebody mama called me yesterday about the show. She said, baby, I liked it though. But I didn't like it. But it's unique. I don't know where I'm gonna start. Well, speaking of James Harden, it's James Harden weekend. See, that's what people don't understand. Not to say, not to diminish. I understand you being a fan and all that. But I happen to like when I like and respect an individual, let's say I like and respect Michael Smith. Do you think I'm finna listen and not defend him against people just having their own opinions and don't know him and just running their mouth about stuff they don't, just because they're a fan and he didn't hit a shot for them, he missed a shot for them? You think I'm gonna not like Michael Smith or not support Michael Smith because of what you said? I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what kind of dude you are. I know him. You follow me? We got a guy, Paul Miranda go, come on, man, you just take it up, man. If you mention Dallas, he'll whine. Well, Dallas is. Dude, all I was doing is presenting to you things that you probably didn't know. I made one, I made I misspoke on one situation, and I want y'all to understand this, and I'm gonna say it right now. I misspoke saying that he stayed in Michael Rubin's apartment. I misspoke on that one. He had his own place. I don't know what made me. I was trying to, I guess, explain the closeness of him and Michael Rubin. And I mentioned that. I misspoke on that one. So I got to come back and tell you I misspoke on that one. But it's a unique situation, man. James Harden is having a weekend this weekend. Daryl Morey is not having a weekend. Joel Embiid is not having a Houston weekend this weekend where they give the backpack giveaways at Jack Yates High School. And all you people who talking negative about him, wear your backpack. Wear your James Harden weekend. Wear your whoever you are weekend. Where's it? What are you doing? See, I don't mind if you say he can't play, he can't do that, but don't be attacking all the other stuff. Y'all be going too far. Y'all be going through. Yes, y'all be going too far. But August the 19th, James having a back to school. Let me see what exactly what day is that on? Let me look. Let me look on my calendar. People always, I love y'all, but y'all, that's on Saturday. That's on Saturday. Good. At Jack Yates High School. When I went to the one last year, let me tell you what this guy did last year. Why you let's give you facts. What happened? Last year, they designed a backpack giveaway to go and be at U of H in the gym. They had it nicely decorated. I think I have some pictures. Pretty. Back to school. All of that. Didn't nobody show up for that. Just so happened in the Cooney homes, they were doing an event there on the basketball court. They were doing an event. A lot of vendors was out there. I don't know the name of it, but somebody told James about it, and he said, "Wait a minute, let's just go over there. Ain't nobody over here at U of H in a nice air condition. Let's go over there. The Cooney home." We got over to Cooney homes, people everywhere. Our people everywhere. So James brought all of those backpacks, all of that stuff, everything for these kids, everything, and did it there. Then he didn't stop there. He didn't stop there. Mark said he enjoyed my point guard. We'll talk about that. But he didn't stop there. You follow me? He looked around and saw the CUNY Homes court. Ain't nobody asked him to do that. And said, "Hey, man, I got to do something about this." He called his Nike guy. "Come here, man. I got to get them a new court." This was not scripted. This just happened. Y'all ain't hear me. He went over to U of H to give a back to school giveaway. Didn't nobody show up. We didn't talk about it on this show. Didn't show up. So we got wind from one of his security guys that, man, let's go over to CUNY Homes. Unbelievable. It rained and he still didn't stay. The kids didn't move. It rained. Then the rain started getting in from the top. James looked around and said, we got to do something about this. So he went and redid the court. Have any of y'all, did Daryl Morey go do that? Anybody else? The James Harden critics, did y'all go do that? Okay. So back to school giveaway. They don't have a time. When I find out that time, oh yes it does. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. He gonna be there from 11, and let me tell you something. He stayed there the whole time. This one little, I never forget it. I told y'all the story last year. Mark Edwards. See, James hadn't got there yet. He was in transition. I beat him over there. So I'm talking to the little kids, and the little kids came up to me and said, "Is James Harden really coming over here?" Young kid that live in that community. He didn't think a person like that would come over there. I don't believe it. I said, "You know what? Dad's mama and dad's sister over there. Go ask them." That's his mom and sister? Yeah. These, about three or four of these little guys, they clung to me. They made sure they saw James Harden. They wasn't going nowhere. The rain came down. They didn't care. And that man came there and embraced them little boys. Them little boys stayed with him the whole time. I had some video. I'm gonna find that video and go back and show it to you. Let me look. Let me see if I got it. If I could put it up. Cause this kind of stuff, man, you know, I don't agree with everything everybody does. But when a man does his time, hold up, y'all. Watch this. Here it is. Here it is. Watch this. James hadn't got there yet. That was your people just sitting around waiting. Okay, he hadn't got there yet. Let me go. See, can I find another one? Hold on. Let me just show y'all, man. It was unbelievable that day. How impromptu. Let me see where he came from. Let's see. Let's try this. That's the young man, y'all. It was a group of them. He hung with them the whole day. You following me? Hung with them the whole day. Those the kind of memories I have of him. My video is a little slow today. But those are the kind, Eric, you don't got to understand. He wasn't even planning on going over here. He didn't know nothing about it. He went to U of H. Didn't nobody show up. The man had all them backpacks. Nice Adidas backpacks too. Now, I can't tell you no lie. Adidas got a better backpack than Adidas. I don't know what they got the best backpack game. And them little kids sat there and waited. And he came and made their day. That's the kind of stuff I'm trying to, y'all. And he got his weekend this week at Yates from 11. So he loved, think about it. He coming back to that community. Eric Harrison. See, them ladies on First Take didn't mention this. Who talked about him? Yeah, I went and watched it. I'm going to talk about them in a minute too. But I'm just, August, this Saturday, have your kid out there from 11 to 3 p.m. Okay? And then they got a celebrity softball game. I guess it's on the same day at 5. So we going to leave there and go to the celebrity go. I've seen, I don't know who's going to be there. I don't see nothing on here. It's just Team Uno versus Team, I don't know this other team. It's looked like the upside down down Louis Vuitton. I don't know what that means. It's upside down. Y'all, I can't tell you. But August the 19th at 5 p.m., at Rice University's Reckling Park. Okay, JH weekend. I remember Travis Scott being there. I remember Donovan Mitchell being there. I mean, a lot. I mean, everybody. I guess all of his friends gonna be there. I guess James liked baseball, softball, and that Donovan Mitchell. When we they had it over at U of H, he kept knocking the ball over there in the street. He knocked the softball because he was a former baseball prospect, knocking the ball out on the street over there. I forgot the name of it. Not Calhoun, that other Elgin, whatever the name of the street is over there. He was knocking the ball out of there. But see, I have. I told y'all it's two different structures out there. I said a social structure on how they see us, and the governance structure on how we see each other. How we looking. I know it's fun to get up here and poke fun at the superstar athlete, but if y'all knew how hard it is, what it is, if y'all knew how hard it is to win a championship, y'all wouldn't be. Go do me a favor. If y'all ever meet a professional basketball player, especially one who's been through and out the league, ask him how hard it is to win a championship. If you go through history, it ain't been that many. The Boston Celtics it ain't been but 75 years of basketball. Boston Celtics won 16 of the championships. The Lakers have won 16 of the championship. So everybody else had to split up the others. So everybody's not going to win the chip. Well, he ain't got no ring. Yeah, a lot of people ain't got no ring, but it's okay. But you know, I saw this the other day, and I just want to share this with y'all. When you, and this for you today, when you realize who you are, you will recognize who they are not. I'm gonna give me some wild on this one. You can tweet that one if you want to. When you realize who you are, you will recognize who they are not. I'm gonna let you take that one home. Then I saw they got the transfer portal stats. They gave that to me. Yeah, that's tweetable. Yeah. When you realize who you are, then you'll recognize who they are not. Boy, I know you're thinking about that one now, but I got something else for you. They was talking about the college basketball transfer portal stats. They said with most of the universities starting class in the coming week, of all the athletes that have committed to a new program, 1 out of 12 players who transferred this year went up in the portal. That means went from mid-major, high major to high major, or lower major to high major. Okay, they said 1 of 12 players who transferred went up, and the rest either transferred laterally or down, which is okay. Just went to a better situation. With most of the rosters finalized, 45% of players who entered the portal this year will not play NCAA basketball in the upcoming 2023-24 season. So choose wisely when you jump into the portal. You follow me? You got me? Then I saw this. 6 former Mississippi. You remember we've been talking about Mississippi and Alabama. 6 former Mississippi officers, some who called themselves the Goon Squad, pleaded guilty to state charges for torturing and sexually assaulting 2 black men. White fellas out here, not all of y'all. But you white supremacists, what's wrong with y'all, man? 6 police officers, including some who dubbed themselves the Goon Squad, have pleaded guilty to state charges linked to the horrific torture of 2 black men. Just think about that for a minute. This case exposes a disturbing abuse of power and highlight the urgent need for justice reform. See, we got enough other people hating on us. But our problem is we have people on this feed that just want to hate on each other. I ain't seen them say nothing derogatory about somebody of another color that much. I'm still trying to wrap my head. Y'all, I got something for you now. Yeah, I got some James Harden talk for you in just a minute. You know who you are. I got breaking news. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Trump and Young Thug facing RICO charges in Georgia at the same time. I'm trying to wrap my head around. And then I'm just wondering about the mental stability of people. Police had to tase a man after he got caught masturbating in front of employees at Starbucks. According to one of the employees, police said he had been doing the same thing at different locations. See, sometimes some of the stuff you do and stuff you say, it just make me think, man, something wrong with you. A woman in Atlanta upset after she brought Beyonce tickets at pre-sale prices. The first day she announced she was on tour. She bought them for $1,400. One section below the nosebleed. These same seats currently in Atlanta went on sale for $200. Now that Beyonce added a third show in Atlanta and she mad. I'm gonna play that. I just found out Derek Fisher is the new head coach at Crispy's High School. He had his first parents meeting the other day. His son, Drew Fisher, 2024 graduate, was in attendance, transferred from Sierra Canyon. Matt Barnes' twins, Carter and Isaiah, would be on a freshman. Also in attendance. Fisher is their stepson. That's the guy that Matt Barnes, him and gotten fighting about. See, remember y'all was laughing and giggling and kickling and giggling. And I remember, never forget, I came on this show when Derek Fisher, Matt Barnes, found out that Derek Fisher was over his ex-wife's house. He drove miles away to come over there and fight Derek Fisher because he was at. And now Derek Fisher, that was not just a fling with him. He loved that woman. I saw them in Tahoe together. And I just said, God, that's his soulmate. And now these are his stepsons. And Matt Barnes just had to get over. He didn't want the woman. Your trash is another man's treasure. But I think about that. But I want to give y'all some. She said Atlanta's a different place. If they pleading guilty, they must have gotten a good deal. What, they plead guilty to life, Victor? Victor, they pleaded guilty to life. Yeah, they got a good deal. I guess they didn't kill him. Should have killed him. But we'll get back to that. But I want to explain something to y'all, because some of y'all don't know the intricate parts of some of this stuff. And I just want to share some stuff with y'all. from being in this business, the stuff that happened to James yesterday, uh, being in this business, uh, I had to come to you on from my professional point of view. I'm gonna give you a whole different side than I gave yesterday. At some point, you hope cooler heads prevail in negotiations and stuff like that. Problem was Daryl Morey wasn't answering calls. And the negotiation is between, you got to have somebody. And it's get frustrated. You know how y'all are when the girl don't answer your phone call or the guy ain't answer your phone call. Yeah. Y'all, it's an inside joke between me and somebody on this feed. When people don't answer your call, you know, people don't answer your call, you get some, you feel some type of way, don't you? I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Watch this. I didn't mean that. At some point, from my professional point of view, okay, all this, at some point, you would hope cooler heads prevail. Y'all, listen to me. There is a profound thought that goes around the league circles. I'm taking y'all behind the curtain, especially with the executives, is that most teams are looking for disgruntled stars. I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna help y'all out. I gotta give me some water. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all got me? There's a profound thought that goes around the league circles, especially among executives. You got to know the executive. Is that most of the teams are looking for the other team's disgruntled stars. And every situation is better. It's a better situation than the current one they're in. Man, I'm mad that. Come on over here. I got you. Y'all do that in summer basketball. Don't y'all? They ain't playing you for 15 minutes over there. I got 30 over here for you. Yo, hold on. This gonna be good. Y'all might. I forgot to tell y'all. Listen, I don't even care if you share the show or not. But you can it if you care about your friend. Don't you ain't doing it for me. Because I'm finna give you something your friends ain't never heard before. But I know some of y'all like to keep it. I know somebody told me. Man, it was funny yesterday when my guys were calling me back to back. Said, man, whoa. I didn't know that. I was mad at Doc. You was mad at Doc. Everybody was mad at Doc. No, shit. Doc got himself fired. Okay? Doc got himself fired. But let me keep going. This definitely fits the bill here. Okay? Talking about James Harden. We have a very talented player, one of the most elite offensive players in the league, has now expressed an interest to move. Went to the guy, took less money for some billionaires. He a millionaire and trying to save some billionaires some money. I still ain't gonna understand that. Because I would have said, go over the salary cap. Go get them guys and go over the salary cap. Get none of my money. But James said, no. Daryl Morey said, man, look, I got you. You get a max deal. And then even after they didn't want to do this max deal, he promised, well, look here, I'm going to trade you somewhere that they can get the reason he wanted to go let me give y'all something. The reason he wanted to go to the Clippers, because the Clippers owner don't care about paying a luxury tax. He is worth more than 15 of them dudes or other owners put together. He don't care, L. Ray Dixon. He don't care, right? Check this out. Watch this. See, I'm talking from a professional standpoint. I'm talking from on the agent side. It's how we have to think. He expressed an interest to move. Now you have to find out which team can absorb his contract, what they're looking for, what can they get in return. You got me? And then you try to figure that out. That's how this stuff happens. Okay? This is how this stuff actually happens. However, there is something looming in the background here. And the young fella, he jumped the gun. Somebody text him and tell him to come on the feed right now. Little Jacoby, he jumped the gun. They have a new collective bargaining agreement that's coming into play next year. So now every team is trying to figure out how to get their economic situation to fit into the new rules to take advantage of how they're going to build. And that is what we call roster construction. Okay? You're going to be the smartest one in the barbershop this week, Seneca. Just take notes. There are a lot of things at play. Okay? However, the big thing is that what are Philadelphia looking to get back in return for a player of this caliber? I know y'all think he can't play, but Philadelphia finds value in it. You can't forget now. What's up, Michelle Hawkins? You can't forget now. They gave up so much to get him from Brooklyn. Go look at that trade. And they are kind of depleted now. And they have a player that's going to command, like in Joel Embiid, it's championship or bust for Joel Embiid right now. He just told y'all if he's going to be either here or wherever I go, because he's going to be up for an extension soon. It's a very complicated situation that Daryl Morey is in now. I'm coming from the agent part. Now, this ain't Robert Hatter talking about I'm on side of James Harden, because I am. But I got to give you this other part right here, right? It's a very complicated situation. One that this is very interesting to see what they can get back. However, I think this is probably, the way it looks from the outside, they are going to have to move on from James and get back whatever they can. His goal is to play basketball. What's your damn goal, Herb? What's your goal? Since you always got to put some up on the screen, what's your goal? What's your goal? What's his goal? He ain't ruin no damn team. What's your goal? God damn, I get sick of these haters. But let me keep on. Let me keep on here, and then I get back to this. What's your goal? I always got something to say. What's your goal? If you ain't got no goal, what the hell you know about somebody else's goal? What's your goal? Give us your goal first. Now, let's get back to this. Like I was about to say. But again, we have to find out what James is looking for. Is he looking for a long-term deal? From which team he goes to? This is how you have to look at this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Not go, where's his go? Or is he looking to just get out of town? There's a lot of unknowns here. but it seems like it's such a complicated problem. See, some things we don't know yet. Things will eventually resolve themselves. Somebody asked me a question, and I don't believe there's a chance that James don't show up. Don't show up. Don't put nothing on this screen if you don't want me to say nothing about it. Go back to doing whatever the hell you was doing. Because if you put it on this screen, I'm going to say something about it, Herb Baker. Put it on this screen. I ain't over there putting nothing on your screen. But I'm going to tell y'all the truth. He is probably looking for some long-term security. I don't know how the negotiations have went. I'm not privy to those conversations, but I would presume that if they hadn't had any talks or any discussions, that is where all the confusion started. In this situation y'all talking about, in this situation right here, it's a lot of moving parts. Hey man, I ain't thinking about him. He don't scare me. That's where the confusion started. He was probably looking for some long-term security at this stage in his career. He's at the end of his career. I think until that get resolved one way or the other, if it's not going to be in Philly, go somewhere else. I'll move him to a place that potentially that can happen. What's your goal? I ask you, what's your goal? Where your goal at? Where your goal? You ain't mentioned your goal yet. What's your goal? You want to know what James' goal is. You know what James doing this weekend? He's raising money and giving backpacks to kids. You know what else he doing this weekend? He giving a softball game that's going to benefit the kids. You know what else? He going to give a women empowerment lunch for the women, black women in Houston. What's your goal? What's your goal? I love it. I got time today. And ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to understand when they're doing this negotiation, and y'all, we got people like that, like him, and people on Twitter. Somehow these things normally play themselves out. When he left Brooklyn, I'm sure he wanted to get to a place where he felt he could secure for his future and his value and so forth and so on. Whatever the reason, unless I missed it, that hasn't happened in Philly. He signed a 2-year deal, if I remember correctly. But he is probably looking for something larger. At this phase of his career that he thinks he deserves at this point. There is one thing that I've learned about championship caliber teams. Let me help y'all. Because I want to see some people go. Ain't nobody put a goal up there yet. I just need a goal. Give me a goal. Give me a goal. If you're going, let me help y'all out. Victor, if you're going to a winning team, you want to be on a winning team, what I've learned, a championship caliber team, and you have to have a championship kind of player like Joel and James Harden, because James Harden has been to the finals before. He has been to the conference championship before. You have to have an amazing internal leadership. And that leadership have to come from within. From everyone on the roster, from the front office to the coaches to the ownership. If you're going to be a championship caliber team, All of these things got to happen. Everyone has to partake into it and be responsible for the success of the group. Philly didn't have that. A lot of teams didn't have it. So if that's the case, then nobody have it but Denver last year because they the only one that won. See how hard it is? Yes, the great players are great, but the great player don't always mean that they have to be the leaders because they are the best players. It's going to be required of everyone to take ownership of that. Listen, the internal leadership of Miami was just phenomenal this year. You had Udonis Haslam. You had Pat Riley. I never forget, Gary Payton told me when they won their championship, he said, man, hey, man. Well, that's good. I hope your goal. I hope you get your goal passed today. I hope you do that. But it's going to require everyone to take ownership of that. What Miami did with that group, what Denver did, you were able to do, what Golden State has been able to do for decades, they've done an incredible job. Y'all, it's hard to win in this league, and y'all just think it's easy. And y'all ain't, what if y'all won? What if you won? He said, my goal, thank you, Morris Parks. He said, my goal is to provide. My goal, thank you, Morris. My goal is to provide the most innovative digital media platform in Houston with a franchising framework. Push It Now Media coming soon. Thank you. He bringing a brick. He bringing a brick. But guess what? Got something for you. Turn the show off and wait till Jimmy come on. That's what you do, Herb Baker. He'll come on. Call him and ask him what time. Then just turn this off because this ain't going to be favorable for you. Let's get back. Think about it. Somebody asked me, they asked me the other day, they said, you know, because we were talking and what I want y'all to understand, okay? Philly has two, not one, but two guys who have won the MVP over the last 2 years on their team, okay? Not everyone has to take ownership within the group. So now everyone got to take ownership in the group if they're going to reach their potential. But these players are incredibly knowledgeable now about how this works and what they want to do and how they're being used. James Harden know what he's doing. Somebody asked me, Robert, what advice would you give? You know, like Thad Moody, they always ask, what advice would you give him? You know what I would say? I would ask him. He'll ask me, then I'll share with him. What I learned, we all work best when you can tell your truth. I'll listen to him. So tell me, talk to me. Tell me what you're talking about. Tell me how you feel. He would ask me what I thought, and I would share it. And we'll work what's best when he can tell his truth. Because I don't play. He had to play. He got to be around that team. Doesn't mean that we have to agree with it. But we have to tell our truth. And James Harden, at this particular point, he has earned the right to speak his truth. He understands what works for him. And you go from here and you move from there. I think, let me tell you something. I think he has earned the right. If he was my client. This young man has been a major problem on the offensive end of the basketball court for scoring and how to score. Every time we go to a gym now, what are we saying? Nobody is putting the ball in the hole. He one of the best at it. I think he has earned the right to speak his truth. You don't have to agree with it, but it's his truth, and I'm okay with it. Think about it. Why would they fire Doc and knowing they ain't gonna give James his money? Did they think he was just gonna come and play for that money after he done gave up that other money? Wait till I tell y'all about this when I take a quick break, because I got to talk about my people. Share the show. Share the show. Share the show. I got something for you, homeboy, right there. I got something for you. Up front. Let me get the Cleopatra's right quick. Hold on. Hold on. It's coming.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's Noir. His job of being an aficionado is equivalent to being a sommelier, a wine expert. And so a lot of people come over here and they order food from next door, which is we're a Cajun Creole restaurant, and he'll match up a stick with it. We're just providing a place for people to come and socialize in a rich environment. And we're in a growing area, and we think it's time for this area to have something like this.
Let me tell y'all something. Charles Foreman, Lance Keisner. Those are the type of business owners, black men, that I like to be around and like to be associated with. If you go out to that restaurant and you mention the Chop Shop, you get something. You get an order of the Chop Shop shrimp. Unbelievable. Find me. Just go, y'all call me. Just text me. Email me, Chop Shop Htx at email. Find me another restaurant or bar that does that. You gotta do that for you. It ain't none. I ain't gonna even let you play around with it. But I appreciate them. Appreciate being associated with them. He said, show them shrimp. Barry, you must like to eat all the time. Barry said, show the shrimp. Barry, I got to find the shrimp. Barry? Hold up, man. I had to find the shrimp, man. Barry, you know I can't see. Oh. Barry, hold up, Barry. I can't believe Barry. Barry, you got me doing stuff. Here you go, Barry.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at Cleopatra's right now. You can see the smoke. Yeah, you see the smoke coming from my Mardi Gras shrimp. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at Cleopatra's right now. You can see the smoke. Yeah, you see the smoke coming from my Mardi Gras shrimp. I keep trying to tell y'all the best kept secret in the world. Cleopatra, Richmond, Texas. I'm out.
Hey, Barry, you must be a foodie. But I was just thinking about something, y'all. I was watching. Hey, it's just unique, man. Tomorrow, steak night. Oh my goodness. Get there early, 5 o'clock from 5 to 9. Steak night. Let me hear. I got to read this off the sheet so much. Start at 5. You get a 16-ounce ribeye, a loaded fried mashed potato. I'm still trying to. I got to get that. I got to taste the potato. I don't eat beef, but I got to taste that potato. Asparagus And Robert Young told me the asparagus is cooked just right. A glass of wine and a cigar for $45. Unbelievable, man. Hey, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's that. Let me get back to this. I saw First Take this morning. Not the one that come on this morning. The one yesterday. I tape it and then come back and look at it today. Right? I saw something. See. I see where y'all getting your information from. I see why y'all want to talk about our black athletes. But some of y'all were athletes and you still want to be hard on other black athletes you really don't even know. But they talked about the First State girl. I saw, she said it was jaw dropping. Two white ladies on First State taking Steve and A. Smith is not there, so one taking Molly place and one taking just there. One lady named Amber and one lady named, her last name Cornett. I saw the word. She kept saying the word fat. Oh, he gonna show up in his fat suit. Huge adjectives like jaw dropping. We've seen the prequel to this. Stop me if you've heard this before. I'm just giving you. James Harden has a souring relationship with the front office. I wish y'all go back and just really go back and look at the situations. But see, not you ones that's gonna hate no matter what. I ain't talking about y'all. But other people. This what she's saying. This the social structure. But now we got some black folks that's in the social structure too. And I ain't telling them you got to like him. Just listen to the facts. You don't have to like him. But it's hard for me to not like nobody and don't really know him. Hold up. Wanting out of a franchise. Trying to force his way out. These all the... I was just going through the buzzwords when I'm listening to them. I listened to them talk. This is what they were saying. We have seen these things before. And then somebody came on. I think, what's the Marcus Spears. He talking about from Daryl Morey's perspective, a disgruntled superstar. I just told you, every team won't the disgruntled. Every other team wants your guy if he mad there. Because he going to say, get what they tell him. You know how y'all tell the girl, if he ain't treating you right over there, come over here. Y'all know how y'all do. But if you listen to the guy yesterday, if you're listening to James, like Marcus Spears said, this is personal. The relationship was beneficial to both parties. Y'all got to understand, y'all had never heard of Daryl Morey before James Harden came here. You heard of James Harden. He was on a team that went to the championships with the OKC. Him and Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. So you heard, Harden was doing his thing. Daryl Morey, 8 straight years Harden was here, went to the playoffs, got raises. Him and Tad Brown got raised. They benefited from James Harden's talents. I don't care if you don't like him. I don't care. He didn't witness Robert. They went 0 for 30. I don't care. During that time, Golden State was winning all the championship. Or LeBron will win the championship. I told y'all to go back and look in history. Do me a favor and go back in history. Paul, do me a favor. Paul, go back in history. And just, Paul, it's been 75 years, right? Paul, add this up for me, Paul. Glad you're here, Paul. Been 75 years, Paul. The Lakers has won 16 championships. The Boston Celtics has won 16. It's 34. So, Paul, how many does that leave? How many did that leave? How many? Paul, you out there? You heard that? They froze up. They froze up over here. You might got some cheap internet. But you might be behind. Paul. So it ain't been, so Paul, 75 minus 32. So it have not been that many championships to go around. So you telling me all the other players and all everybody ain't no good? They ain't this because they didn't win a championship? Most people didn't win a championship, Paul. But y'all expect James to win one. He been to one. If your homeboy had to pull up a hamstring, we probably would have had one. I'm still thinking about that hamstring, man. I was at that game. Broke my heart. Broke my heart, Chris Paul. It wasn't your fault, Chris. You got hurt. It wasn't your fault. But y'all, I'm telling y'all watch me. Y'all watch me. So, Paul, do me a favor. If you find a retired professional player up there, basketball player, ask him how hard it is to win NBA championship. Just talk to him. See, I got the advantage to talk to them. Who was that? Allen Level, Major Jones, Rodney McCray, all of them. I was with them. Rodney McCray had Ralph Sampson and Keem Olajuwon and still got beat. Let me repeat that. Rodney McCray had Ralph Sampson and Akeem, didn't he? Yeah, they both of them. And they didn't win. Larry Bird had a dude named Larry Bird. And I'm with that. I don't mind. Paul Miranda, I respect that. Charles Malone. I mean, Charles Oakley. I said Charles Malone. What else? All I'm trying to tell y'all, it ain't that easy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Keep talking. I tell y'all, these lights be getting hot. These lights be getting hot in here, man. I had to turn on some extra. The lights be getting hot. We know how great. No, you don't. You don't. I don't. Okay. You know how great it is. So I'm just listening to the ladies, though. What Jane said the other day was personal, man. Man, you lied to me. James was under the impression that two things were going to happen. I'm going to sign this agreement and be traded, or I'm going to get a max deal here in Philly. That was his two things. It's personal. Have y'all ever been in a situation like that? At your job? I know you probably can't tell your boss he a lie, but don't you be wanting to telling me a lie? Somebody raise their hand. Kevin Freeman, what did he say? You say you asked Harden. Wait a minute, you asked Beverly that same question, Barkley, in the Final Four. What did he say? What did he say? How are you playing in my golf tournament? Man, they got me out. That's Lemuel Stinson, former Texas Tech great. I got me out of here, man, on that date. I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back. I believe you me. Several people have sent it to me and put it on my desk. Even the Bernadine Foundation had talked about putting a team in there. I just know that date. That's a bad date for me. But I'm trying to get back for it. I'll know a little bit closer to the date, a little bit back. But as of right now, they got me. I got to be. I wish I can clone myself and be in two places at one time. But I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to make it happen. I promise you. I'm trying to make it happen. But Lemuel Stinson is having a golf tournament at Wildcat on September the 26th. How can people, Lemonhead, how can people register or give them some information on how to get in touch with y'all over there at that golf tournament? He said they cloned Tyrone. Yeah, you crazy. Man, I started watching that movie. I ain't like that movie. But let me get back. Let me get back to James. Put it up on the screen for me, Lemonhead, and I'll put it up on the screen. All right? Do that for me. All right? So, this is more than basketball. They shut down trade talks. Do you know how it feel? Then somebody come out. Do you know how Embiid feel right now? How does Embiid feel? Then Marcus Spears said James is becoming worse than Kyrie. Man, that's what happened when they put y'all. I mean, when they put them people on some, and then the people gonna bring up where he didn't come to Embiid's wedding. But guess what? He bought him a Rolex. Yes, that's what Marcus Spears said on that first tape. I'm just watching what people say. Hey, let me tell you something. Paul, you wonder why I always want to take up our athletes, because I see what's being said about them on those other shows. Joel Embiid took Philly location off his social media. Y'all tell me if they said something about that today. He took Philly. He used to have Philly as his location. He took that off of his location right now. So many. You know I done found out, and I'm going to let y'all have it. So many people are blinded by pure James Harden hate that they willingly choose to ignore why Harden is justifiable for being mad at Daryl Morey right now. Mindy. No, Paul, take it to you. Paul, what if your boss said, Paul, man, I'm finna make you whatever. Like they lied to the lady at Texas A&M. Girl, you gonna come in here, we're gonna give you a 10-year work. And then them folks said, man, no. She got a article she wrote in New York Times about education we don't like. No, I have not talked about Fannie Willis. What you want to tell about Fannie Willis? Tell me, Kevin Freidman. What do you want to say about Fannie Willis? Since y'all watch this, see, so y'all don't think I'm just saying. What do you want to say about Fannie Willis? You want to call in? What do you want to say about Fannie? You mentioned it yesterday. Y'all got to remember, if you put stuff 2 times on the screen, somebody just told me what do you want to know about? What do you want to know about Fannie Willis? She's not on the topic today. What do you want to know? Talk to me. Talk to me. You want to talk about a man having you want to talk about you got 19 people on a RICO charge? No, we can talk about it now. I want to know what you want to know about it. At least 8 are going to flip. That's what you want to talk about? And that Kanye West PR lady definitely ain't doing a bid in prison for Trump? They said we don't play about racketeering in Georgia. Just ask Young Thug. And them teachers who had them kids cheating on them tests. Y'all. See, Kevin Frankman, I tried to stay away. But every time I get out, y'all, they try to pull me back in. Lemonade, put the information of your tournament on the screen so I can put it up there so people can know how to reach out now. Y'all want to, let me because Kevin Frankman, the charges against Donald Trump. Because Kevin Frankman, we got a lot of Trump voters and Trump supporters. It's some secret people be on there, on this show. They undercover Trumpers. Now this, the law and order candidate. He gonna keep law and order. That's what they said when he was running. Lock her up. Build a wall. Lock her up. Build a wall. Y'all want me to give y'all some charges? Violation of the Georgia RICO Act. Solicitation of violation of oath by a public officer. Conspiracy to commit impersonating a public officer. Conspiracy to commit forgery in the first degree. Let me help you. Conspiracy to commit false statements in writing. Conspiracy to commit filing false documents. Conspiracy to commit forgery in the first degree. To take false a document, all right. Filing false documents, solicitation and violation of an oath of a public officer, false statements in writing, solicitation and violation of oath of all of these false statements in writings. I didn't want to go here. And Travion, Cootie, whatever your name, former publicist for Kanye West and R. Kelly, was indicted today for her role in pressuring Fulton County election worker Ruby Henderson. I'm finna show y'all a video. See, Kevin Frankman, you done pulled me in. So let's talk about it. We talk about it. What's her name? What's the lady name? Did I put it? Hold on. Did I put it? Let me look for the lady. Let me look for her. What's that lady name? This what her black butt got caught doing for Trump. What's that? That's the wrong one. That's somebody messing with her, right? But here's the real thing I want y'all to put up there. I was going to put that afterwards. I'm sorry. I messed up. Watch this. Here we go. You
are elusive for a party that needs to tidy up. You are elusive for a party that needs to tidy up. I work with some of the biggest names in the industry. Crisis is my thing. One thing we don't want to do for you is create another person. I'm going to call Harrison Floyd. I'm going to put him on speaker. And who is Harrison Floyd? Harrison Floyd is Harrison Floyd of that group of crisis management at a very high level with authoritative powers to get you the protection that you need. And I want the officers to know this is at this moment a conversation between private citizens. I am hoping that you are trusting that this information doesn't go any further. I have to honestly advise, I don't know her background.
I can step over there if you're.
Okay.
if you're comfortable. That's fine?
Yeah, I want her to be comfortable, but I also want to advise her that there are federal people who are involved here that I don't know who is connected to who. And I really need for her to be as nonchalant as possible with this conversation that we are going to have, so that if she does make a decision, she's protected in her decision. You are elusive for.
This is Harrison Ford. These two black Trumpers. These two people. I didn't put him up there. Hold up, y'all. I got to find him. I got to put him up. I got to put him up on the board. I got to let y'all see. That's this the dude. This Harrison. This not that Harrison. This that Harrison Ford. Going straight to that penetration for Trump. You better tell it on him. Him and her. Y'all go look up a picture for her. Her name is Trevavian Kuti. That was her trying to get this lady to change her mind on some stuff she saw. This fool was indicted too, Harris. He's the leader of the Black Voices for Trump. Trump wouldn't even live next door to Floyd and Trevion Cootie, but they're going to jail for him. Y'all remember that? Massa, we sick? We indicted? I didn't want to go there, Kevin Freitman. I didn't want to go there. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all got to help me with this one. I'm going to get out of here because I got to get back to some football. Anthony Richardson, the quarterback from Florida, who hadn't played that many games, y'all. The boy took the starting job. He's the coach, starting quarterback. Y'all, watch this. I got to show you this. What did I put it up here? Hold on. Y'all tell me if this dude don't need to be fired. Hold on. Give me a second. I hope. No, I'm not muted. Y'all just, it's got to catch up, y'all. It got to catch up. Y'all slow down. Y'all gonna hear it all. Y'all gonna hear it all. Yeah, y'all gonna hear it. Slow down. It got to catch up. The video is a little behind today. Video man a little bit behind today. But no, I just they and like I was telling a guy the other day, and I'm gonna leave it, but I looked at God, I want to talk about this, and I hope the video don't mess up again. But I saw some the Atlanta Union Center. They brought all the energy this weekend, y'all, doing the olive branch. They call it the olive branch. They said they love to see Morris Brown making his appearance for the first time in 20 years. They come to the Atlanta Union Center. Great choice. Oh, come on, ain't nobody talking to you, Siri. It's a lot of HBCU freshmen in Atlanta. I think they come together in one place. And then I want to shout out to Alabama A&M class of 2027, making this the largest freshman class admitted by the university. But I want to show y'all something, and it just because I'd never experienced this. Some of y'all so blessed to experience it, but I want y'all to see this. It's coming soon. Hold on. So, for my recollection, that's Spelman, Morehouse freshman, and Morris Brown freshman, all coming to one spot. It was just powerful because I'd never had a chance to do that. I don't know if somebody's on here that went to one of those universities ever had a chance to do that, but I find that very yeah. Morris Brown is back. Eric Boone, you went there. Tell me, what did you feel when you saw that? What did you feel when you saw that, Eric Boone? You're seeing all of those. Then you see Alabama A&M, the class of 2027 is the largest. See, y'all, that's why I wasn't too concerned about the affirmative action situation. I wasn't. They didn't mention Clark Atlanta in this caption right here. I don't know. They didn't mention them in this story right here, Kevin Frazier. But I thought it was unique, and because I never experienced that. If you see that, if you look behind me, she said, "I witnessed my daughter her freshman year at Spelman College." So what is this? What do you call it? They call it the olive branch. What takes place there, Thaddeus Moody? Can you tell us what happened? Because when I saw it, I just said, "Wow." Could you tell us what happened? You said they moved your spirit, and see all of that in spite of Tennessee State University and the national media should be asking Dr. Glenda Glover. She's about to retire. How she managed to do her job. She's at Tennessee State University. How she managed to do her job as president all these years, while the state of Tennessee owes Tennessee State University $1.9 billion and counting, plus interest in unpaid land grant funding since 1987. Let me repeat that so you don't know. Some of you don't know because I got something for y'all. Basketball community, y'all need to bring everybody in the basketball community. I got a new venue for them. I'm gonna talk about. Haven't seen the venue yet, but I read about it and talked about it. But I got it. I got it. It's called Convocation, Robert. They always meet up. What happens there? Kevin Freight, are you a member of one of those schools? Freshman orientation. Thank you. Are you a member of any one of them schools? But Eric Boone went to Morehouse. But let me get back because I got something to give you. Basketball community, I got something for you. But I saw this, and I just wondered, because I had to bring it up because the national media should be asking Dr. Glenda Glover, who's about to retire, great president of that university, the lady who had to fight the Tennessee legislator, talking about too many black people, black kids want to go to Tennessee State. They don't want to go to Tennessee, and they don't want to go to Middle Tennessee. They don't want to go to all of these places. They don't want to do all of it. There's too many of them. Y'all got to stop it. You got to cap it. You can't no more black students go to this school no more. You got to send them to the other. This is what the Tennessee legislator mad at this woman, Dr. Glover, about. They've been fighting this woman tooth and nail because she got a place where young black people, because they sometimes we might not be wanted at those other universities. They just said some of them ain't gonna let us in because affirmative action no more. You can't get in no more. So it's gonna be another influx of young black talent going to black universities, and I love it. He said they had several celebrations at Spelman Morehouse freshman orientation, celebration, church service, walkthroughs, and celebrations. Okay, all right. So it wasn't called a convocation. Kevin Know-It-All Freightman. But again, Glenda Glover, why didn't the national media ask her? Glenda, I sure wish I can get you on this show. Why the state of Tennessee owes Tennessee State University, listen to me, y'all, $1.9.7395299 and counting plus interest and unpaid land grant funding since 1987. Exactly. Listen to me, y'all. In case y'all didn't know, this is what textbook racism looks like. I won't be surprised if they attempt some sort of state takeover after she leaves. They want Tennessee State for some reason. Then Forbes, I got a list of schools, and they got the list of underfunded. They got the school, North Carolina A&T State University, located in Greensboro, North Carolina. Enrollment over 11,000 students. They've been underfunded $2.7 billion. Florida A&M University, Tallahassee got 9,400 enrollment. They've been underfunded $1.9 billion. I hope y'all listening out here. Tennessee State, I just gave y'all. Southern University and A&M College, Baton Rouge University. I ain't no Southern University, A&M College, Baton Rouge, 6,000 full-time enrollment. Underfunded $1.3 billion. Where's these people money? Where's the money? Prairie View, A&M University. Yes, Prairie View, A&M. 8,600 students, $1 billion. They've been underfunded. Fort Valley State University in Fort Valley, Georgia. 2,400 students, $577 million they've been underfunded. West Virginia State University, 2,400 students, $500 million. University of Arkansas Pine Blunt, been underfunded. Got 2,200 students, $450 million. Alabama A&M University. How do these, Patina, how do these colleges survive? Carolina State, University of Maryland Eastern Shore, Langston University, Langston, Oklahoma, Alcorn State, Longman, Mississippi, $300 million. Virginia State, them folks can use that $300 million. Lincoln University, shit, they ain't underfunded. I don't see Texas Southern over there. Texas Southern must have went ask for that money. Hey, I ain't see them on here. So I don't know. I'm just talking because they ain't on the list. I got the list. I wish I could put it up on the screen. Listen, y'all. Delaware State, they ain't underfunded them. They gave them their money. Central State, they didn't underfund. And Wilberforce, Ohio, they ain't underfunded them. They gave them their money. Kentucky State, just $1 million. Lincoln University, $100 million. Y'all, Texas Southern ain't on the list. Texas Southern must have asked for that paper. Jackson State must have asked for that paper because they not on here. This is the Forbes list now. I'm just, wow. See, they don't want us to know about that. Lincoln, the way he said, Lincoln in Missouri. They got $100 million. They got $100 million a bit underfunded. Y'all, them people must don't like North Carolina. There's some Tennessee State, Tennessee, Florida, Baton Rouge, Prairie View. Why Prairie View ain't asked for that bread? Somebody got to help me with that. If you have a scholar out there that can help me with that, I don't know. I just not my cup of tea. I'm just reading it. I'm just reading it. Y'all. Y'all know I've been reading this book called Stolen Focus. Let me see. Yeah. Been reading this book, Stolen Focus, right? And it just got some stuff in there. Just how we losing our focus and how to get it back. And see, some of us can't focus on, can't focus on stuff. Talking about me. And it was just talking about, hold on. I made some notes. They said, watch this, y'all. You can target people if you know this much about them. You can target them through these devices right here. I'm just talking a second ago. I ain't said nothing to Siri. And Siri just picked up my conversation and said something. That means they always listening. Y'all better watch what y'all doing around y'all phones. Simeon Sims said, I just read the HBCUs are underfunded largely due to state underinvestment. Lower alumni. No, I'm talking about from the government, dude, right here. And lower black incomes and what. No, I'm talking about the government. It's government money, homeboy. No, 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 no. I ain't. No, 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 no. Simeon, I'm not talking about underinvestment and lower alumni contributions and lower black incomes and wealth. Take it. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about government money that they should be. That's what they should have been getting. You follow me? I ain't talking about what you just went Google. We already know that. But let me get back. Stolen focus. Let's stay focused. They said a politician will go to a telecompany. A politician will go to a company that want to persuade you. They could pay a social media company to perfectly target their message just for Simeon Sam. They can pay. Think about that now. Hell of an idea. Silicon Valley picked this up, y'all. Cambridge Analytica tells about it. We are in a space where tricks are happening right in front of our eyes. And beef and axe out of that too. I don't care no more. Mindy. Did I like Philadelphia last year? I don't like them no more. Mindy, tell them why. Mindy, help me. Tell them why. I keep telling y'all. But listen to me, y'all. I got to get back. I got to get back on focus, Mindy. Mindy, see how Keith Lincoln's trying to get me on focus? I got to get back. Y'all, we are in a space where tricks are happening right in front of our eyes. The job of the magician is to manipulate your focus. I'm telling y'all something out here that'll help you. And somebody else finna call you. Or somebody else gonna be doing. Somebody else gonna be doing this. Somebody else gonna say. Somebody else gonna be. The point that you need to hear. Y'all, Bitcoin didn't really vanish. But your attention was somewhere else when the magician moved it. So when you focus back to the original spot, you are amazed. Summer basketball. I'm gonna give y'all something. Give y'all this for free. In partnership with the Fort Bend Epicenter. The Fort Bend Epicenter is out in Fort Bend in Richmond, the Richmond area. And Triple Threat 360 Basketball Training Academy is going to be housed there. Their summer basketball teams, their instructions, their leagues, everything going to be housed. You're going to be at development, competitive development. They're going to have an academy. They got so many things. Somebody blowing in front of my house. It got so many activities. But they having a grand opening on Friday, 3:00, a ribbon cutting. Somebody please, if you listening, put the address of the facility, the epicenter on there. They just say if you ride out 59, you can't help but see it. It's a 230,000 square foot state of the. I got to put my glass on. Oh, watch it. Hold on. We offer the best programs and combined with first-class training, seasonal recreational league, tournaments, club travel teams. Their home facility is the Fort Bend Epicenter in Rosenberg. Like I said, 330 square foot, 330,000 square foot, 330,000, not 330. I mean, some 230,000 square foot state of the art facility will allow us to have space to call our own and to grow their family. I don't have the address. Somebody put the address on the screen for me. I'll just look it up. The Fort Bend Epicenter. Wow. It's just so much stuff, man. They're going to offer one-on-one skills training, develop group skill training, summer basketball camps, elite basketball camp, little ballers, rising star basketball clinics, youth basketball leagues. It's a facility. I think it got 6 courts, and they got a big facility like a stadium. Like, oh man, I'm just reading through it. Man, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit, but I can't wait till the grand opening. You can come out there at 3:00 on Friday. It's a new sheriff in town. From what I see, that facility looks. I can't wait to go out there. I can't wait to go out there. But wait a minute. I got to make a. Hold on. Got to make a quick talk, y'all. We got. Wait a minute. Quick. Wait a minute. I just stopped. There it is. Look at my girl. Go look it up. I don't know who the owner is, but I'm going to find that out. Thank you, Sonya. Friday, if y'all want to take a peek, people come out giving events. Yeah. It's just more options. Y'all got to understand. Everybody always talk about Dallas got more gyms. Dallas got more facilities. It's another facility, y'all. Look at it like that. Not more ball beaters. Look at it. August the 19th, 10 a.m. to 4 a.m. at the Epicenter. Okay, so they putting it up there for me. Yeah, I had to put my glasses on. But let me get back to Stolen Focus. Grand opening, Saturday. Look at that. Look at Sonya. But see, I'm going to go out there. They're going to have a ribbon cutting tomorrow. I'm just going to go out there for the ribbon cutting. But y'all can come out there. I got to go out there. I got to go see it. So I can find out who the people, the wheels, and the nuts and bolts about. But guess what? We got another facility. Sonya says she's been there. We have another facility that we always talking about. Other people got this and other people got this. Houston, I'm talking about Houston. Houston got another facility. And maybe we need another. Now we got one on that side. People get tired of coming out on the damn north side all the time. People get tired of coming to Katy. Now let's come out 59 sometime. You feel me? So I don't know, but I am excited about 360 degrees of basketball in the triple threat 360 basketball training academy. That's what I want to find out about. Because I know our kids just lack training. I know they're going to do some scholarships for kids that can't afford it out there. They're trying to raise. Hey, man, it's a lot of stuff going. He said, man, all that traffic, man, man, what you talking about on 59? You ain't been out here. You ain't been out here. You're north side. People get tired of the north side all the time. I tell you, sometimes you can come in the hobby. Y'all, you're talking about the coaches fly in. They can fly in the hobby and get right there. Yeah. If they got a private, they got right there, right there at the Sugarland Airport. So, I just got stolen focus. I want to get back. I'm gonna give y'all this because I just want us to be I want us to understand some things. To learn magic, y'all, is to learn to manipulate somebody's attention without them even realizing. See that? Look at my dude right here. See that? We in the process of building a 60,000 football facility with 3 football fields inside. The epicenter got 230,000 square feet. I can't wait to go out there and see it. But back to this. Thank you, Doug. I like that. Stay focused on that, Doug. To learn magic, y'all, is to learn to manipulate someone's attention without them even realizing. This is what they're doing with their phones. And once the magician controls their focus, he does what he wants. The Facebook, the Instagram, YouTubes were all created by looking at psychological studies of people. They knew that, we just used to be on Facebook. YouTube, I said, no, we got to get on there because I know I can reach more people. The algorithms are designed to put you in a situation where the musician tricks happen all the time. They selling you stuff. Man, one of the things that scare the hell out of me is when I talk about something and it pop up on my feed. That scares the hell out of me. And guess what? I just thought about Sonya, how far? Wait a minute. Hold on. Epicenter, triple threat basketball. Guess what? Y'all need to just go lunch and send everybody to eat lunch and dinner from that place to Cleopatra's and Mimi's Cafe, New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar. Sonya, how far is Mimi's from this place? From the epicenter. Sonya, you just made me think about that. How far is Mimi's and Cleopatra's? 19 minutes tops. And you think I don't want 10 minutes? And you think I don't want to have a tournament on that side of town? Oh my God. Welcome to AI. Y'all, we seen the deep fakes. You put a picture up, we're going to reward you with what? Likes. I got this many followers. Y'all, these people be bragging how many followers they got. I don't even know. I never keep up with it. He said, triple threat, 360 Basketball Academy, come sign your kids up. Check this out. Kelton Solomon to put it on the screen. Doug, do your thing. Dog, this kind of stuff I like to see, Doug. Listen to me, y'all. I'm going to help you. Because it's stolen focus. I ain't going to lie, that book, boy, I was just taking some notes. That book, man, we don't pay attention. And y'all, I ain't going to tell the truth, though. We didn't pay attention. We didn't pay that much attention before the vice took us over. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to end with this. It's not your fault. You can't focus. It's not your fault. It's by design. 5 miles away. Unbelievable. 360, I hope y'all hear me. Because sometimes people want to stay on this side of town. And now we got a 6-court. But don't take no checks from some of these people. Okay? 3-6, epicenter, 3-6. Don't take no checks. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you a little bit later. Don't take no checks. But it's not your fault that you can't. Paul Moran, I'm real. I don't want to mess the place up. We go get something nice, man. I want to make sure we keep it nice. Y'all, it's not your fault you can't focus. It's by design. We're living through an epidemic of distractions. I'm telling a story today. People try to distract me while I'm talking on this feed all the time. I know it. I got people here watching and telling me. They telling me what comments to talk about and what comments to challenge. Y'all think it's me. No, I got a team. Check this out. No, I'm just saying, no checks. No. You know, some people write bad checks to some of these people around here. I don't want nobody doing that. No, that's all. I don't want nobody. You can't blow up the spot. See, y'all be. I ain't being messy. I don't want the spot blown up. See, y'all like that stuff, man. Don't say nothing. No, I'm gonna tell them I know the people. Hey, I went to Lincoln. I can believe it. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. The solution to our attention crisis is not to try harder, but to change the system. The problem is not that we're trying hard enough to focus. The problem is that the world is making it harder and harder for us to focus. We need, I think, to design our world in a way that supports focus, not undermined it. You follow me? The more we switch between tasks, the less efficient we become. See, some people can multitask. I can't. You notice some people can stop and answer a text and keep talking. I can't do that. Yeah, we talked about old Fannie Willis. We talked about Fannie. Tell Sonya, what you think about Fannie? See, Sonya trying to take me off my focus. Watch this. The more we switch between tasks, y'all, the less effective we become. Empathy is one of the most complex forms of attention we have and the most precious. Empathy, how you feel for people. Mind wandering is not a sign of weakness or laziness. It's a crucial part of the way the brain works. I'm talking to my psychologists. I'll be saying, boy, y'all know too damn much. The companies that make these devices, see, I got a lot of them. I can't pick the rest of them up. I got a lot of them around here. Hold up, these devices, I can't show you all my devices. The company that makes these devices are making billions of dollars by selling our attention. Let's focus our attention somewhere else. That's all I wanted to let you. So she wanted to talk about Fannie. Oh, Paul Willis. Who is Paul Willis? Who is Paul Willis? I don't know who Paul Willis is. Y'all help me. Hold up. Somebody just text me. But I love this show. Y'all can hate on this show all y'all want to. I love it. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes, you're whoever just texted me, I was thinking the same thing. Unbelievable. But check this out. No, I just don't want nobody to blow up the spot. Y'all quit being mad at me, man. I know, Herb, I know you can take checks from some people, but everybody forgets to balance the checkbook, and they might not have it. I don't write checks. I don't even think I got a checkbook. My hair wasn't right. I'm gonna forget. I'm not finna write all this stuff down. I got too much stuff going on. Somebody called me from North Carolina. I guess that's the people mad at me. Herb Baker, you know what they did. Sonya Billings, yeah, he was saying don't take checks. I was like, who does? See there? See there? Oh, Paul Miranda, not Paul Willis, Paul Miranda. Okay. Hey, man, leave Sonya alone now. Hey, Sonya, Mindy, Belinda, Karen, D. White, Dale Griggs, Monte, all of them, and all the rest of them off limits. That's my crew. That's my crew. See, y'all, you see what he trying to do to me? He trying to bring me in. I'm not gonna let them kids get me riled up at you today, Alpha Yo. You can talk about the Longhorns all you want to. Y'all better win. JY, guess what's happening at your school on Saturday? JY from 11 to 3. Guess what's happening at your school, Mr. JY? James Harden come and gave a backpack bill. Let me tell you something. Kids, get over there and get them. Them Adidas backpacks. Oh, my God, I wanted one. But I wanted to make sure the kids get them. Then this lady. Yeah. I didn't feel sorry for her. I was going to wait for tomorrow, but I don't even want to make y'all. I don't even want to let y'all. Y'all hold on. Watch this. Watch this.
Hey y'all, so I went to Beyonce concert in Atlanta the second date, Saturday. Hey y'all, so I went to Beyonce concert in Atlanta the second date, Saturday, and I just want to say, I purchased my tickets during the pre-sale when it was all the frenzy when she first announced, and you had to get the email. I'm sure there's other ladies and people who did the same as I did, and I spent $1,400 for seats in the 200s just to find out that if you would purchase maybe months later or even the day of, you could get a seat in the 100s or even near the floor for like 200 or $100. I mean, and I say it to say, and I'm pissed about that. It was a great experience. It was worth the money that I spent. But, I mean, come on now. It was just unfair that I spent that amount of money because this was my first Beyonce concert and I didn't want to miss. But I say this to say, next time, let's not do the frenzy. Let's wait, okay? So that they don't do the dynamic pricing, because that was some bullshit. Hey, y'all. So I went to...
Do y'all feel sorry for her? Because I don't. Y'all see my middle school, y'all see that middle school? Robert Reed Church Elementary in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah. Y'all know everything I put behind me, it means something. Hey, y'all. Listen to me. Baby, if you enjoyed the concert, don't worry about it. You paid that $1,400. Now you get mad because the dress go on sale. You go buy them Air Jordans, and then you can come get them later for. You mad? I know you went off the air yesterday, but to be defense, she is helping the economy. hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I know you went off the air yesterday, but to be defense, she is helping the economy. But that happens everywhere. Man, Beyonce a businesswoman. I ain't talking about her. Yeah. I ain't worried about her. Sonya and them over here. Sonya and Tanya over here making transactions. You can come to Houston for you can tell me she's scared to come to Houston. Scared, what they said, scared money don't make no money. Hey, what they be saying, y'all? Scared money don't make no money. Charles says she's an idiot for paying that much. Better clean my house and cut my grass. Beyonce, yes. I just don't like nobody that much, y'all. That's just me. Y'all do. You know, I spend stuff. I spend money on stuff, but not for no concert. You got to have something tangible that I got to be able to touch it. I got to be able to drive it. I got to be able to ride it on the boat. I got to be able to. I just don't like Beyonce I don't like nobody like that. The only person to get that money out of me is my son and my daughter, my grandson. Oh my God. Now he can get it. Yes, sir. Little fella, every time she send me a picture, he can get more. My daughter send me something every day. Every time she send me a video, he can. Y'all, that's every event. They reduce the price. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Herb. Tanya and I had a whole conversation this AM regarding these tickets. Lord, $400 in the 600 section. $400 up. Do y'all know? Y'all, I went up there one time just to visit somebody up there. Y'all, I was scared to go way up there. I don't like up there, y'all. It seems like you can fall. I ain't doing that. Ain't doing that. What else y'all talking about? Tyrone, so if Beyonce come to your house, oh yeah, she come by the crib, she might get 1,400. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. It's steep as hell. He said, people are using the price they paid for stuff to identify it. Oh my God. I love that man right there. That's what they're doing. Well, I'm going to tell you what my status is. I'm not going unless they comp me some tickets. They comp me some tickets, I'm going to make sure Sonya get a ticket. Tanya get a ticket. Tanya acts first. It's not tricking and you got it. Yeah, it's still tricking. People trying to buy name brands to validate it. Is that what people buy name brands for? Because some of the name brand stuff look nice now. No, you ain't broke, you smart, Sonya, if you wanted to, you could pay it, but you ain't no damn fool. The man said, I can listen to the Beyonce station on Pandora. There's no way I'm spending that type of money to see anyone. Thank you, Herb. Unless we stop it, Herb. But you're right. Stop it, but you're right. Y'all get me? You know, I don't listen. Some name brand stuff look, but see, I'm always like, that's why I don't like Gucci stuff. Cause it's too ostentatious. I like some LV stuff because some LV stuff you can't tell. You can't tell it's LV stuff. Like I had to get on my homeboy Chris Walker. He come on the show with a Dior lapel pin. I promise y'all, I said, man, if you don't take that mess off, your suit look nice. Why are you putting a Dior? What are you putting Dior on there for? If it was C-Walk on there, I understand. But not Dior. Every time you buy that and pay for that stuff, Bernard Arnault get richer. Y'all didn't even know. Some people told me they didn't even know who Bernard Arnault was until I introduced him on Chop Shop. Look him up. Bernard Arnault. On Louis Vuitton. Moet Hennessy. Yes. I always like you. I just don't like what you say. I love you. I can separate from what people say. I still like you. I had the Dior pen on. I said, man, if you don't take that thing off, man, I like it. Okay. Some people like it. And it's okay. If that's what you like. If I bring my, Tanya said, she cursed. She said, if I bring my butt out there and can't get no ticket, the whole Chop Shop need to go to me and Mimi's and all other places. Sonya, you mess around and come out here, you're going to get a ticket. I'm telling you, don't. See, guys like me, I ain't going to know whether or not they're going to give me a comp ticket to the last minute. They ain't finna give me no comp ticket a month ahead so I can sell a comp ticket. No, folks ain't that crazy. I know what they doing to me, to Sonya. Sonya. Maybe I got to get Sonya one too. My daughter ain't even mentioned it. My daughter said, I got a son now. He gets that 1,400. Tanya said, Tanya, you come down here, it's on. Stop it, her. Stop it. I told y'all the story about the young fella who granddaddy died and they gave him $50,000. He spent $40,000 on front row beach unsafe tickets aftermarket on the girl. And the girl might leave that boy tomorrow. You feeling me? Yo, boy, y'all talking about Beyonce, Jay-Z, my hero. That's his wife. She said, let me book that flight. Yep, I'm going to take Sonya with me. I had one ticket for you, but I guess I got to get two. Yo, I got to go beg up 2 tickets. They going to ask me, Robert, who the other ticket for? I'm going to say, man, you don't want to know. Just give me the 2 tickets and just leave me alone. Because these 2 women got to have their tickets. But what else I got? Oh, I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to get out of here. I didn't know it was 2 o'clock. Y'all get to talk about it. But we'll be back tomorrow. Women Rock Wednesday. I got a guest for y'all tomorrow. Got some guests. Got some legends in the house tomorrow. But she said, I also want to meet my sister and love, Sonya. And some more of my Sarah. I like that. Meet your Sarah. Hey, man. Hey, her. Stop it, man. How do I see you rocking? No, I don't. I don't, even if the name is not visible, you know. No, my suits are made by Clarence Jones, Custom Clothiers. And I just like the way once I got the new, he made me my first suit years ago. And when I found out, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you, I was dumb enough to go buy a Tom Ford suit. I used to buy the Armani suits. I used to buy a Armani, about a 42 long. Used to fit me perfect off the rack. Armani. What else? One more guy. But now when he made the suit, and I said, it was cheaper than the bespoke suit was cheaper than the Tom Ford suits and all of that. Man, all I did was look. Here's the Tom Ford suit. Make mine just like this. How about that? Y'all, it's a way to do this stuff now. It's a way to. Okay, so we out of here. Shout out to the Deltas. That man says suit mart off of 610. Freedman, that looks like what you be wearing too. But I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gonna fix that video thing. I think it was a latency problem. I'm finna fix it now while we get off the show. I like custom suits made too for me. Big Smoke off the chain. Thank you, thank you. Ferragamo, no. I don't even have Ferragamo. No. I don't. No. But I'll tell you tomorrow. Bring up some of this stuff tomorrow when I got to go. I'll see y'all later. I'm out.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.